Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are doing nearly a whole house clean with me. My downstairs was a complete disaster. It needed almost every part of it touched. I got in the upstairs a little bit. Basically, the only thing that didn't get touched in today's video were the floors upstairs and the bathrooms in my house. But we are getting right into it. We are tackling these dishes and getting everything done. So if you have anything you need to get done in your house, let's get up, let's get done together, and let's get our houses back in order the way they should be, the way we like them, and we'll do it all together today. And if you're new here, I want to say welcome. My name is Brianna. I am a full-time stay-at-home mom to two little boys, ages 4 and 1, and I am also a full-time in-home worker. In my spare time, I love to do this. I love to make YouTube videos, organizing my house, cleaning my house, just resetting my life. My kids are almost always involved, some way, somehow. They have some sort of shenanigan going on, so you will get a ton of them somewhere in the video. Today, I do end up having to have the baby strapped to my back, which you'll see in a little bit, just to be able to get through whatever I was getting through. So if you enjoy what you like in today's video and in any of the other videos, if you haven't seen them, I hope that you will consider subscribing to my channel and hitting the notification bell so you know when a new video drops. I have new videos each and every week. I love motivating you. I love knowing that we get this all done together. This is mom life. This is home life. This is parent life. We're here together, getting it done. And I love every minute of it.
There's another side of you trying to break through, able to tell the truth.
My oldest James had come up to me a little upset. His brother was not sharing with him, and I needed to remind him his brother is only one. He's still learning how to share. So I took a break, calmed him down, settled everything, and then jumped right back into it.
Well, it's just for sure. Every line designed to let me know. You know you're already accepted. To me, you're always picture perfect. You think you're gonna be rejected. Just say you're in love, 'cause so am I. So am I. Say that you are. So am I. Say that you love me. So am I. Say that you are. So am I. Say that you love me. When we are together, you're
I have to say, when I was in the process of doing my dishes, I didn't think there were as many as there were. I thought that it was just going to be a few dishes. It wasn't even going to fill the rack, so I didn't have to use the dishwasher. And when I was towards the end of it, I was like, oh, probably could have used the dishwasher, but we were too far gone by then, so I just finished what I was doing to move on to the rest of the kitchen.
tell me what is really on your mind. You know you're already accepted. To me, you're always picture perfect. You think you're gonna be rejected. Just say you're in love, 'cause so am I. So am I. Say that you are. So am I.
There are so many random places in my house that need to be cleaned and decluttered. So I'm thinking about possibly making that into a future video. If you guys would be interested in seeing just random decluttering and organizing, let me know down in the comments below, because I would love to show you guys. I have so many different places in my house that are just, they get left behind when I am doing my regular cleaning because they're just not as important to me. But if that's something you'd be interested to see, I would be more than happy to show you.
Even if you tried, you wouldn't understand it. Maybe something's missing inside of you. Just a bit of sugar to that horrid bitter. Maybe you taste different. Hold up, baby. I can sit beside you while you're going on about your simple life. Nothing left you thinking that maybe you're not different. Go on, blow up your ego, your undying ego. Oh, look here he goes, stepping on toes with his humble lacking everlasting ego. I guess it never hit you. Our conversation takes two, paying it some interest from time to time.
In my snack cabinet, I have pretty consistently a mess in here. Every once in a while, I'll take everything out and reorganize it. And I actually just use like those plastic takeout containers. I know it's not like very aesthetically pleasing, but it gets the job done to organize everything. It's just like kids' granola bars and like graham crackers and snacks and gummies, so it doesn't really need to be in anything bigger and bulkier. But this was just what works. It's a very narrow cabinet, so I don't think that I would even be able to find anything that was shallow enough or narrow enough to put in there. But I also haven't really looked, so maybe I'll look into it to put something a little more nicer than the little black plastic containers that I have now. But we'll see.
Here he goes, here he goes, with his humble lacking everlasting ego. Someone hurt your feelings not that long ago, and every bit of you couldn't face the truth that maybe you're just not that nice and humble kind. That would be a lie. Go on, blow up your ego, your undying ego. Oh, look here he goes.
I was just going through and consolidating everything to get rid of the bulky things that were taking up a lot of space in there. So I had a bunch of boxes and things that we didn't eat that were old that needed to get thrown away. So I tossed a bunch of things that were just not good anymore, that were sitting lost in that cabinet.
He goes with his humble lacking everlasting ego. Why don't you get it by now? Tell me what you learned in grade school. Give it to me like you want.
My stove was really, really bad. I had boiled rice and it had boiled over and made a huge mess. So I was so thankful to get in there and give the stove the cleaning that it really desperately needed.
Covering these feelings, going through changes. I'm just so mad right now.
even think straight. So I'ma just tweet it and delete it, knowing you won't read it before we get too far away. I need to clear my mind. I'd rather just tweet it and delete it before we cross the line and we reach a point we can't rewind. Rewind, rewind, rewind. Tell me what choice I have now. I just wanna get it right with you. But if we try to talk about it, our history says we'll just argue. And I know you're gonna act a fool, and then no one could tell the difference between me and you, babe, watching from a distance. Hiding these feelings, going through changes. I'm just so mad, but now it's at my own expense. So I'ma just tweet it and delete it, knowing you won't read it before we get too far away. I need to clear my mind. I'd rather just.
I went in and hand dried all the dishes that I had washed before to empty the dish rack to get in and clean the fixtures of the stove, if that's what they're called, or the pieces of the stove, I guess I should say, and get those nice and squeaky clean to then dry off and put back on the stove after.
But for now, I just tweet it and delete it, knowing you won't read it before we get too far away. I need to clear my mind. I'd rather just tweet it and delete it. Oh, before we cross the line and we reach a point we can't rewind. Rewind, rewind, rewind. You got me dancing in your storm, burning everything we know, dressing up as firefighters. You got me dancing in your storm, looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. You got me feeling uncomplicated. Whatever happens is meant for us. Rushing into all the situations. Whatever happened, we came there first. Go a little wild is your personal expression. Far over the line, tell me we ain't something special. Wrap me around your solar system, make me do whatever that you want me to do. You got me dancing in your storm, burning everything we know, dressing up as firefighters. You got me dancing in your storm, looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. Looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. Looking like a breeze, but really you're.
While I was cleaning the sink, I looked at the windowsill and noticed that it was so dusty. Well, it wasn't even dust, it was more pollen. So I sprayed it down and cleaned it up and could not believe how dirty it actually was. It was insane. The couple days we had opened the windows when it was cool at night, it was insane. Look at that. So it was very nice and refreshing to see that nice and white the way it should be again.
You got me dancing in your storm, burning everything we know, dressing up as firefighters. You got me dancing in your storm, looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. Looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire.
So by this point, the baby was ready for his nap, so I took a break and put him down, and then came back and tackled the dining room, and then went into the living room and cleaned up the mess that they had made in there while I was cleaning up the kitchen. And I then waited until the baby was awake to do the floors, just because he's not been napping very well. His teeth are still coming in. They're finally starting to break through, but they're not quite out yet, so he's still a little uncomfortable. So I tried to keep it a little minimum on the noise, just so he would get some sleep done, or in, I should say. And then once he was up, I went ahead and cleaned the floors.
Guess I heard it all the same. But go ahead, amuse me. I need it now. All them pretty words, always lame. You're trying to entice me. Not going down. And you trying to make a case. Don't wait, 'cause you about to be erased, aced. I got too much love for me. 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 Sure it worked before, way to score. You've been quite the player, but I am buying. I just ain't buying. You can quit your rent, you will fail, and I won't catch you later. Now take a note, and you trying to make a case. Don't wait, 'cause you about to be erased, aced. I got too much love for me. 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 So much more than a natural built, and I won't lower myself. I play a different game. Got too much love for me. Love for me. I know how you hate to lose, but this ain't about you. No, this ain't about you. I know you spent all night, but this ain't about you. It's how I respect me. I got too much love for me. 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 So much more than a natural built, and I won't lower myself. I play a different game. Got too much love for me. Love for me.
So now we are in the living room. I was cleaning up the toys and the blankets and the pillows that the boys had thrown everywhere. And then I needed to go through and give it a really good dusting, because the dust had accumulated very quickly. I think it's just because we spend so much time in the living room that the dust accumulates very quickly. But I went in with the duster and put away toys that have been sitting from my son's 4th birthday party that I've just not put away. So I just got everything cleaned up. By the end of the cleaning, it was nice. It was very satisfying. I haven't seen my house this clean in a little while. We'll see how long it stays this way, but it was nice to get it in one piece again.
Get up again.
then we parted. Back to back we would carry on and we'd do anything for what we started. But this time we could break. I'm running dry.
Alright, here's the downstairs. It was a brand new house. It was so nice to see how clean everything was. We actually left the house and came back and it felt like something was wrong. It was so empty. It just felt so refreshing to have such a good reset to start off the new week.
Sometimes when I'm reasoning about us, I know you got me, it's so effortless. Back to back we would carry on and we'd do anything for what we started. But this time we could break. I'm running dry, everything's the same. We'll try tonight, this time we're not safe and sound. Not safe and sound. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah. What if I'm no good for you?
This is the water from the hole downstairs. There was more hair than dust. It was insane. I run the Roomba a few times a week, but apparently it doesn't do justice like the Crosswave. It gets all those hairs that the Roomba just misses. After I was done downstairs, I had more things I needed to get done upstairs. It was just a quick cleanup. It wasn't the usual vacuum, dust, and everything else that I usually need to do upstairs. I made the beds, put away some laundry that needed to get put away. By that time, the baby was ready to get down, so I was able to take him off my back, thank goodness, and finish whatever I did while he occupied himself in other ways, and went into their room, changed the blanket for his pack and play because he had drooled on it, and then it had drool on it, and just made James's bed, and then I did have to clean the bathroom. Did not have a chance to get to it, so it's something that I will have to get back to when I have more time. But for this day, I was very impressed with the amount of things that I was able to get done.
There's no need to complicate things. Let's stick to the basics. We both know what we want. Let's just keep it simple. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. We dance on the same wavelength. This feels like a new beginning. We both know what we want. Let's just keep it simple. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. So won't you let me trip with you? Leading on fire, leave us till tomorrow. So won't you let me trip with you? Leading on fire, leave us till tomorrow. So won't you let me? So won't you let me? So won't you let me? I dream that if I can hold you close, you can be my antidote. Let me run away through the night. Let us leave the world behind. Give in and keep yourself thinking. Tonight, let go and start dreaming. I was feeling down low, you just brought me straight up. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh, we're higher than the ceiling. I feel everything is spinning.
And of course, I folded all this laundry and put it away just in time for me to have more laundry to do. Isn't that the story of our lives as parents? The never-ending laundry. It's alright. I just have to be better at actually putting it away instead of letting it sit in the basket for a couple days, but that's okay. We got this load done. Now there's more that needs to get done, and we'll do it a day at a time.
go with confidence. When I go to roll our hips and take a sip on it. Take a trip on it. When I go, you can go slow. Wind it up all night. Baby, take your time. Let me know I want. When you turn me around, I want. When the neighbors yell, turn down. We keep it going. Like bum, bum, bum. Throw it back, then rotation.
I totally forgot to do a before shot of my playroom, but as you guys have seen in past videos, my little guy, Jacob, does a number up here when he's up here with me when I'm working, and it was pretty much the same as what he usually does. So it was just a quick cleanup of the toys. I didn't even have time to vacuum, and it's all right. It was just a reset for the beginning of this week, and it was nice to get it cleanish.
Waiting on me to solve it for me. And last weekend, you had me thinking, almost kicked in and left my head up. Like bum, bum, bum. Throw it back, then rotation. Figure it's in the season. Shine bright as the season. Girl, you know you are a jam, 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 jam. Jam, 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 jam. Jam, 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 jam. Sounding like you're wasting every time. Jam, 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 jam. Jam, 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 jam. Jam, 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 jam. Sounding like you're wasting every time. Can't you? Yeah, you make me feel like we could do. Oh, you make me feel like we could do it all over again, all over again.
Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you found all the motivation you need to tackle whatever it is that you needed to do in your home. I'm glad that I was your buddy today for us to get it done together. I have an announcement. I will not be posting a video next week for the 4th of July. I have a feeling that a lot of people will be away, enjoying their day with their family, so I'm going to hold off until the following week to post a video. But if you like what you've seen here today, please consider subscribing to my channel. I would love to have you here. I would love to have you continue to watch every week. I love making these videos to help motivate. And if you're not already, you can also follow me on Instagram at Clean with Bree and on TikTok at Mama to His Majesty. Until then, I'll see you next time.
On my own so bravely, steady steps on the ground.